Hey guys, it's me again. I feel bored, so today I'm going to be going back and looking back to Spear Halloween 2024, because in my opinion that was one of their best years, like in recent years, with 2023. So we're going to be looking back at all the animatronics and giving you my thoughts about all of them, because now I have a YouTube channel and I really want to talk about the year 2024. So yeah, let's get to it.
Come in, my ghoulish guests. My menacing menagerie can't wait to awaken your fears.
So first we have the Ringmaster, and he is one of my favorite animatronics ever. He really represents the whole year, and he really fits in the Carnival. Now, his projection in his chest is actually really, really cool. It's good, but once you uh have it in like a bunch of light, it won't really work that good. But overall, he looks really, really good. I love his lines too and his voice. He really fits this theme a lot, and he's one of the best animatronics of it.
Well. You've caught my eye. Don't worry, I'm just admiring your costume. Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I'm giving out some candy. I thought this would be a great way to make some friends. So come a little closer and try to take some. What do you say? I'm harmless. Mostly.
So next we have one of my favorite animatronics, Nibbles the Clown. Now, when he was first revealed, I thought he was just a really just generic SVI clown that's in every year. But once I read the description and he had motion tracking technology, I instantly fell in love with him. Plus, I love his voice lines. They sound like really creepy. They remind me of like waving Wally type of lines. And overall, he looks really good. I love the blood all over, like the faint blood on his clothes. And I love his head. And he actually uses servos inside his head for the motion tracking, which is just really good. Spirit is definitely improving on their technology. I just can't wait for this year to see what's next.
Hey, everyone! Wanna hear a song? Let me sing it for you! Oh, I know a naughty child who was so very bad. He ate up all my candy and made me real mad. So when I get free, I'm gonna fix him good. He's gonna bump heads with this block of wood. Let that be a lesson, kids. Don't be a blockhead.
Next is Bobby Strings, who I think is the most overhated animatronic. I do not get why people hate him. I mean, I get why people dislike the voice, but that just doesn't change too much about the animatronic. I mean, it does make him less creepy, but still, he's really, really cool. He's really scary looking. And when I first saw him in person, I instantly fell in love. He was huge. His head is like ginormous, and he's 7 feet, and the puppet itself is like 6 feet tall, which is really, really big. And he uses servos inside the mechanism, which is actually really cool. And the strings are like really high quality. I just really want to see more puppets like this for Spirit. But I love his moving mouth and his animation. It's just really, really good. Although one downside is his little mechanism part. Like, it's made out of cardboard, which is not good in the rain. So yeah, he's definitely it for indoor use. Next up is Barnaby the Bear, and I just think he's okay. He's definitely the worst out of the main attractions, though. It's just, he looks too child friendly, and his background music is just too, gives like happy vibes. But I love his ball and his animation. His animation is spectacular. I love it. His audio is really good too. Just growling. He doesn't speak, which thank God. But I just wish if he was a bit more scarier looking, I like him a lot more.
Yum, yum, yum! Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's not. One thing I'll tell you though, it'll do more than rot your teeth out.
Next up is Cotton Candy Dan, which is probably one of my favorite clowns ever. Like, his Cotton Candy Bowl is, like, overall huge in person. And he is a great jump scare. Plus, the stirring animation is just really, really cool. He did not need that, but it just makes him 10 times more enjoyable. Plus, I love his face, too. It's really monstrous. I don't really like monster clowns all that much. I really like a realistic approach at like a clown like Heckles, Wally, but Dan is an exception. He's looks awesome. Plus his voice is like really menacing. He's just one of my favorite clowns. It's just if his clothes were like a bit like dirtier and had more to it, I like the clothes a lot more, but still, he's just really, really good.
You teach a class about slashers, and you still walked into a dark alley. Alone. Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
Next up is the Deluxe Ghostface, which I think is really cool, but he's just like, when he stabs, he's a bit too wobbly, but he is less like shaky in person. I love how he's in the archway too, and I really love the interchangeable hands and face. I really love it, but I wish his robe was like a bit more like fabricy, because it's like that trash bag type of clothing, which I don't really like too much on props. I mean, at least they're waterproof, but still. And I really love the aged mask from Scream 6 and the knife combo. It's just really cool. My favorite combo. But overall, I love the head tilt, and he's just really, really good. Next up is Art the Clown, but this time I don't have to record off the TV because I have him right here. Now, he's a really, really good animatronic, really amazing licensed one. For $200, that's a really great deal. His overall look is just really, really good, better than the Party City one. But I love the face too. It's just really, really awesome. It's a great deal for $200. And overall, he's really big, 6.2 feet. I love the waving animation, and he's just overall really, really good. And plus, in stores, he's really good with like the activator, which I just really love this guy. Probably my favorite of the year. Next up is Michael Myers, which I think is just a really solid Michael Myers. He eats the best in recent years, way better than the recent Jemmy ones. Those suck. But I really enjoyed this one. And the face is alright. I don't really like the hair all that much. I wish his eyes were more blacked out. And I love how he's from Halloween 2. And I love also that he's servo, but he does move like a bit slow. Also, the audio, people like hate it because it's not like the original audio from the Halloween movies, but because it's a different license. But still, I really love the piano in the audio. It's just really, really good. But overall, I think this is a really solid Michael, way better than the Jemmy ones. But he's still not as good as those old 2007 through 9 Jemmy ones. Those ones were the best.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Next up is Emily and Victor, which is overall, like, I'm counting them as one pop, but overall, really awesome. I love them. They're way better than the Jack and Sally from 2017 and 18. But these are, like, really, really cool. I love how they have servo heads, and they blink, too, which is really awesome. They look straight out from Corpse Bride, and I don't think the lowest ones of this year can beat these ones. These are just really, really good. But one downside, you have to be rich if you want to own both. $500 for both of them. For me, if you are getting like one, I would choose Emily because she looks a lot, like really detailed, but she is like a bit more pricey than Victor. But overall, I love how they interact with each other too. They're really like beautiful in person. Next is Cerberus. Now, as a return, I don't think it was a great return. Overall, the flashbacks this year were just okay. They're kind of forgettable. But this is our third flashback for Cerberus because we had this Cerberus released in 2016 and then came back 2019, but then I guess came back 2024, which is really weird. I don't know why Spirit, out of all old props, made Cerberus come back. And I love Cerberus. It's just, as a return, I don't know how to feel about it. I just don't really like it.
I'm starting a new juggling act. I'll need a hand from one of you. And a head. And a foot. Oh, any part will do.
Next is Creepy Towering Clown flashback. And I think he's pretty alright flashback. Still, he came out like pretty recently, like 2017, which was like 8 years ago. Oh my god, it was 8 years ago. But still, it's kind of recent, but Creepy Towering Clown is actually really good. Most of the flashbacks besides Switching Banshee is they're mostly just like restocks. Nothing really changed about them. But overall, I'm really happy that Grimsley is back. And we might get hugs soon. So yeah, I hope we get hugs because of Grimsley coming back. Next up is Twitching Banshee. Now, I really like this flashback if she wasn't online only, but her audio is repetitive. But she also does move a bit slowly, but she does still look awesome. It's probably my favorite flashback of all of them, though.
Little Uncle Boo Boo climbing through your window, scooping up the children and biting off their heads. Oh, come on. Everybody's a critic.
Next up is Clowning Around, and he came out during like halfway to Halloween, and he is alright. It's weird that they have Clowning Around and Creepy Tower and Clown in the same year, because they're mostly similar. Just Clowning Around has kids, but he's an alright return. Still very recent though. It came out like 5 years ago, so it was very recent. Next is the Ghostbusters Terror Dog, another return. Man, the flashbacks were weird last year. Again, a very recent one, like 6 years ago. It was in 2019. He is alright, $600 though. Like, would you rather prefer like a huge licensed Ghostbusters animatronic for $600 or a 6-foot on the cloud for $200? I think we have a clear winner. Next is Rick Ratman, and he's one of my favorite zombies ever. He would really fit in this year's theme, the subway, but his audio is really disturbing. I really love it a lot. It's like the rats squealing and him screaming, and the whole big hole in his chest is like really, really cool. We don't see that effect much on animatronics. And the way like the rat wobbles inside his head is really, really cool, like it's eating him. He's overall really good. For $200, it's a great deal. Next is Night Terror, and do I really have to say anything? He's bad. I don't like him at all. And he is a great budget prop, but still. There's many different budget props out there, but he's just like one of the worst. I just don't really like him. When he first got like the name revealed, I thought it was gonna be something like a Deathstalker or something. I thought it was gonna be something like that, but he's okay.
This is the point of no return. Your cries and screams are futile.
I swear, every prop that's like released could have went good with like a previous theme, but here's Demonic Gatekeeper. He's really cool. He's huge, but he really would have worked good in the cemetery theme in 2023. But overall, he's really cool. I love the fogging effect and like the lights inside his head, and his hands are like really huge. I love him a lot. Great rising prop. Here is Giant Death Ray, and he's really one of my favorites. He is huge in person, but I really like his music and the lights inside him. This is really cool, and I love that he's servo. All the servo props this year are just really, really good. I love like the lights inside the hands, like the ones like flickering through his chest. It's really cool. I love his face too. Really great alien prop. Would have worked amazing with Area 31, and probably could work good with this upcoming year.
Cross the threshold where the dead walk free. Enter, and in the darkness you will find me.
Next is the Cremator, which I was pretty mixed on when he first came out, but I have actually grown to like him. He's like the lighting is really, really cool in the in stores. And I really love his voice. I think he's the same voice actor of the Pumpkin Guardian, like the Fogging one, and Headless Jack. So yeah, I really love like the burned skull and like all the lights in him. Awesome, but $200 for static, I don't think is worth it that much. Next is Gravestone Ghoul, and fun fact, the day like the lineup came out, when I woke up, he was actually the first one I saw. But overall, he kind of reminds me of those Morris costumes, like zombie props. But his thrashing movement is really intense. I love the green lights in his eyes, but overall, he's kind of generic. I do love the gravestone he's on, though.
Who do we have here? Your curiosity and trespassing has cost you your mortality.
Next, we have Towering Tallulah, and as Reskin she's just okay. I don't really know how to feel about her. Mr. Dark is superior. I mean, it doesn't really make sense with like a 9 foot tall witch. Like Hellspawn made sense. Mr. Dark makes sense, but a witch, not really. Also, when she's coming down, she yaps for a long time. But overall, she's okay. Not my favorite. Next, we have Wanda Websworth, and she's overall one of my favorites. The mouth movement is just really cool, and she's big, really big, but sort of small. I kind of wish she was like 7 feet. Like her, like up to her head is about like 5 feet, but still big. But she's overall one of my favorite mutated spiders. We need a lot from this. See, I'm hoping that the sewer rat this year is really similar to Wanda, because I really love Wanda Websworth. Next, we have the gray jumping spider, which was really unnecessary. but still, it's really cool. It's one of my favorite variants from the Jumping Spider line, but nothing could beat the original. But actually, I am getting him soon, about like the end of summer. But I am getting the Gray Jumping Spider because it's really one of my favorite variants. And next up is Max Straw, and he's in pretty alright. He's really big in person though. His face is awesome. I really love his face, but he's alright. His audio's okay. I wish he said something other than just laughing. But I'm glad he's waterproof, which is really good. But all he does is like turn his neck. He's okay. Next is the Dark Princess, which is kind of like a mixed reskin. She's both Desmodus and Dagger Mike, which I really love. Like, her wings popping up too, it's really, really cool. And she's overall a really good reskin prop. I usually don't really like the reskins all that much, but she's actually really good. Next, or last but certainly not least, one of my favorites, Shirley Stab. She's a really, really cool animatronic, and her like face is really, really cool. It's really gory, and it's like really fits the 1950s vibe. I just really love her a lot. She's definitely one of my favorite animatronics. Really gory. I hope she ends up in this year's theme, because a bunch of like online onlys from previous years go into the in-stores, like the Widow, Barry, and like some of them are really cool. But overall, this year was like really awesome. The IC is just really, really cool, and it's certainly one of my favorite years of all time. I actually got 2 animatronics from this year, Art the Clown and the Home Depot Clown Stack. But overall, this year was really awesome. One of Spirit's most funnest in really good year. So, I hope you liked this video. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye.